Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Thursday, and with one more day in the week, Bulls making some good progress here. Driven by the short squeeze from the bear trap I think they set yesterday. Right, big flush down to that 5,400. Not only last week's low, also lines up with your weekly 21 and the spot gamma put wall. Right, at the lows yesterday, everything feels bearish, everything smells bearish. They can't break it through that put wall, can't break it through that weekly 21. Might not be the ideal spot to get short. Looks like a lot of folks got short, and on the pop there, they are getting squeezed out. The key, could be tomorrow, could be sometime next week. How can the market handle a dip? Might have trapped the shorts, little squeeze action, making good progress. If the first pullback on the 1 hour chart sees a structure shift, right, they take out the 21, they're dumping below the 50, they're getting momentum back below 0, then they've kind of dropped the ball, and you might not look for the immediate path higher. At the moment, though, all kinds of progress. Right, for the first time since the end of August, we've got momentum back above 0. We are above the hourly 21, back above that 200, back above the 50. 21 back above the 50. None of which means we keep on going higher in a straight fashion. It does mean potentially, if we do get a good dip, structure, momentum, they're a bit more supportive of buying that dip. So good progress being made over here. Quick look at the sheet. And every index gets a positive score. S&P's a 46 out of 60, QQQ a 37 out of 60. Good progress from the Qs, and then with the exception of energy, energy is the loser, every sector is positive. Semis jump up into a 20, big tech XLK jumps into a 35, and you've got gold, real estate, XLU, XLY, and a few more. A lot of green there, and then for the big 14, Google, AMAT, JP Morgan, Goldman, they kind of lag behind. Netflix with a 50 out of 60, Amazon with a 49, Tesla a 46, Microsoft a 43. I think a lot to like here. So the biggest change this week has been SMH and the QQQ. They've been the weaker parts of the market as of late. They're also making some of the best progress. The triple Q jump down to a 1 hour time frame. Couple of things we haven't seen since the end of August. Momentum shifting back above 0. Price back above the 2150, 200. 21 back above the 50. Again, doesn't mean the Qs go right into 480, 485. Just means on that 1 hour time frame, they've improved the structure, they've shifted the momentum. If you do get a dip down to 470, 465, all signs point towards you should buy that dip, if they can hold it up. They drop the ball, it is a different story. First 1 hour buy signal since the 20th of August. It done been a while. Back through that daily 21, back through the daily 50, back above the weekly 21. Again, I think at some point we got to get that dip, and then we're going to learn a bit more about the market. For now, good progress, and we'll see if they can't keep on grinding it higher off of the bear trap. Quick look at the SMH. Nice bounce off that daily 200. Check the weekly chart. Not quite back above that weekly 21 just yet, so if they can get that through 235, 240, I think that much better. Down on the 1 hour time frame. Decent signs of return. Shift in momentum, 21 back above the 50. First 1 hour buy signal since mid-end of August. On a pullback to 230, 228-ish, initially look for that all to hold up there. So the theme of the week is progress in SMH, progress in QQQ, and with that you're getting progress in the S&Ps. Couple of the big boys, let's kick it off with Tesla. Right now Tesla has a call wall at 230. If you follow the spot gamma put walls and call walls, they can be a big magnet. Right? It can draw price into that level. Once your price gets there, it can also be a brick wall. Think NVDA into 130 a couple of weeks ago. Had a call wall all the way up there at $1.30. From the bottom, they rally it into that 130 call wall. Can't quite get the breakout, can't quite get it through. Then they flush it. Yesterday, the call wall dropped to 110. What do they do at the open? Blow it through that 110. At the open today, the call wall lifted into 120. Today's high of day, 120 and 79 cents. Point being, pretty big levels as far as the options market. So for Tesla, level to break would be 230. Momentum shift on the daily. We got the daily squeeze. Drop down to the 1 hour time frame. Got the buy signals. We've got the 4 hour buy signals. We jumped in here yesterday on the 5-minute signal. Or had the 5-minute squeeze, the white dot, the A+ setup. We bought the 230 calls for next Friday. And we're up about 40-ish%. Tomorrow, maybe into Friday. If they can take it through that 230 call wall, I'm looking for a push towards 234, 235-ish. So we got ourselves a little Tesla. And then for Apple here, what I think you want to get from Apple is 1 or 2 closes back above that daily 21 EMA. If they can do that, then I think they can begin to take the 5-minute, 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour, 2 hour, daily 2-day, 3-day squeeze, and try to get something going towards the upside here. My initial target would be the 230 call wall. Tomorrow, Monday, any point next week, I get that good, strong close back above that 223, 224-ish. Then I'll look to jump in, buy the 230 calls, play for a push into higher prices. They can't quite get it back above that daily 50, back above that daily 21. I don't think I'm going to go look to short it, but it might not be time for a push higher out of those squeezes just yet. Some Tesla, some Apple, jumping over to Netflix here. Now, speaking of the call walls, we've had a $700 call wall on Netflix all the way back to early July. They try once, they try 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They try a handful of times to take it through that 700. And they get close, but no cigar. The current setup, a little interesting. When they took it towards 700 back here, they had already fired a daily squeeze. Meaning they had already released a lot of the energy they built up. When they tried taking it through 700 back here, it's a crazy short squeeze move off the bottom. Now we find ourselves 10, 15 bucks from that level in a fresh daily squeeze with a 4 hour and a 2 hour squeeze. Meaning we're under a brick wall, but we're building up a lot of energy. If they can release the energy, that might give Netflix enough oomph to finally break through that 700. Fresh white dot on the daily squeeze, so that'll be an A+ setup until further notice. And then I think the real kicker here is going to be the 4 hour chart. Good structure, good trend. If they can get momentum back above zero, we shall get the buy signal, and I think at that point, pretty good chance that 4 hour squeeze fires to the upside. If they get that 4 hour squeeze going, they can get that daily squeeze going. At that point, I think Netflix waves goodbye to 700 bucks. Another one to keep an eye on, and then we'll finish it up here with... Who do we finish up with? Meta. Finish up with some Meta. Weekly, 3-day, daily, 4 hour squeeze. Nice close back above that 21 EMA today. And over here on that 4 hour, momentum. That'll be the key. Momentum back above zero. Supports the idea of that 4 hour squeeze firing to the upside. If that can get Meta going back towards 535, 540-ish, then they might go ahead and wake up that daily squeeze. That can take the bad boy closer to 550, 555-ish. From there, you've got the 3-day squeeze and the weekly squeeze. As always, Meta, NVIDIA, Tesla, etc., they've got the best chance of working if they've got a little wind at their back from the QQQ. Allow for the Qs to pull back a bit, maybe tomorrow, maybe into next week. If they don't, then cool, I'm here for it. On the first decent flush, if they can hold key levels of support, hold structure, keep on printing buy signals, I think things are pointing towards you buy that dip and you keep on milking it. But alright, y'all, as always, thank you for watching. Hope you found it helpful. For those of you in the room, I'll see you in the AM, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Adios.